Your everyday tasks are about to get an upgrade with genius life hacks from WowTech. This is one update you won't want to miss. Using cardboard as a ramp lets you move items quickly with less effort, while protecting the floor at the same time. Hard-to-reach spots get much easier with the sponge pad added for support. Try it and feel the difference. Pulling by hand often lacks strength and stability. Using a timber as a lever point helps tighten the strap more evenly and securely. A pipe frame lets you make multiple soil blocks evenly in one go. Just don't pack the soil too tightly. Roots need room to breathe. Boiling a stained shirt in sugar water can help excess dye diffuse out, thanks to the heat, making the marks fade. But this works best only when the stains are still fresh. Feathers poking out of your down jacket after washing? Don't pull them. That can wreck the seams. Use a cool dryer and gently pat the jacket to help the feathers redistribute evenly. Hairbands are stretchy and perfectly round, making them super handy as a frame for hanging LED candles. On freezing days, stick bubble wrap on your windows, an instant cold shield while sunlight still shines through. Those dark lines on tile grout are actually mold thriving in damp conditions. The oxidizing agents in bleach break down their structure, cleaning deep into the stains and restoring a fresh look. A fixed guideline makes arranging chairs quick and precise, keeping every row straight without guesswork. Got a few old bottles lying around? Turn them into a fruit holder. For onions or garlic, poke small holes around the bottle to keep air flowing and help them last longer. A drill's rotation combined with a chain can knock loose buildup soot inside a chimney. Tired of chickens tipping feeders and spilling grain everywhere? A smart upside-down bottle design can put an end to it. A great burger isn't just about seasoning, it's about even size and thickness. And this simple plastic lid nails it perfectly. With old buckets and leftover fabric, you can create a one-of-a-kind planter in no time. Use thin fabric and smooth it while wet for a clean finish. Or go thicker for a more rustic look. Love the industrial vibe? You won't want to miss this idea. Using old wheel rims as table legs. Add a powder coat and those spokes stay protected and rust-free while looking seriously cool. When manual sifting can't keep up, mount a mesh screen on the mouth of a concrete mixer. The steady rotation does the work for you, delivering fine sand with incredible speed. Pigments and berries dissolve in water and react to heat, so boiling water can help push the color out of the fabric. Are you wasting materials you already have? A plastic bottle can easily turn into a handy storage holder. Reinforce it by taping around the cut edges so it can hold heavier items with confidence. Sometimes, a few strips of tape across the vase opening are all you need to keep flowers in place and the arrangement perfectly neat. Did you know coconut shells can be the perfect home for small plants? Once drilled with holes, they provide excellent drainage, preventing waterlogging, the #1 cause of root rot in potted plants. A planter made from a tire and roof tiles is only truly stable when the structure is firmly locked in place. Make sure tiles don't shift, and add a lining layer to keep the drainage under control and working effectively. A simple wooden plank can turn into a warm, eye-catching light accent for your living room. For long-lasting results, sand and clean the surface well before attaching the LED so the adhesive sticks firmly. The magic of the crinkle effect happens the moment butter paper touches the wet royal clay paint surface. Just a few seconds of contact is enough to create those unique textured patterns. To turn the space under your sink into smart storage, go for moisture-resistant materials like WPC boards, which prevent warping over time, even with constant exposure to humidity. Unlike construction plaster, which is mainly for covering, plaster of Paris is made for casting, so it captures details incredibly well. The trade-off? It sets quickly and gives off a bit of heat, so work while the mix is just thickened to avoid surface bubbles. For worn-out doors that need a refresh, polyester putty is a great choice. It dries quickly, sands smoothly, and minimizes shrinkage after curing. Dry orange slices at 110 degrees Celsius for about 4 to 5 hours. Then attach them to a frame to create a wreath that looks beautiful and smells naturally amazing. Make sure the slices are fully crisp dry before decorating to preserve the scent and prevent mold later on. Your table setting instantly looks more polished when cutlery is tucked into a neatly folded napkin pocket. Go for 100% cotton or linen. Silk is too soft to hold its shape nicely. Glue corks in a ring around your dartboard, and you've got a built-in shock absorber for your game corner. Miss throws? No worries, your wall stays protected. Naturally, plants tend to direct growth hormones toward the main tip. When you bend a branch, that flow gets redistributed, encouraging side shoots to grow stronger and creating a bushier canopy. The most important thing is making sure that the holes are perfectly aligned and centered. Even a slight offset can make the hook turn stiffly and wear out faster over time. A bent plant stem can still be saved. Just add a plastic support frame around the base to keep it stable. Soak clams in salt water and cover them with a dark cloth. They'll release sand much faster. The darkness triggers their natural instinct to filter out impurities. A DIY solution using plastic bottles can help you refuel faster, as long as you handle it carefully and control the flow. For safety, avoid reusing the bottle multiple times, since gasoline can weaken the plastic, making it brittle and prone to cracks or leaks. Burying food scraps in the soil gives microorganisms a chance to recycle nutrients. Through the holes around the bucket, earthworms move in and speed up natural decomposition. Little by little, those nutrients seep into the soil and feed the plant roots. Struggling to fasten a bracelet with one hand? Clip a bobby pin onto one end. It holds everything in place so you can clasp it easily. Make sure to choose a strong, moisture-resistant rope when hanging plant pots. Wet soil gets much heavier, so a low-stretch rope will keep the pot stable and looking good over time. A super handy way to clean earbud meshes is using adhesive putty like Blue Tack. It lifts out dust effectively while staying gentle enough not to damage the delicate mesh. Pin your earrings onto a cotton pad, and you won't have to worry about them going missing in your suitcase anymore. Baking soda and vinegar help tackle rust thanks to the reaction between a mild base and an acid, which loosens the iron oxide layer. This combo cleans effectively while still being safe for kitchen tools. Sand top dressing is a great way to refresh your lawn, improving airflow in the soil and giving it a more even look. For the best results, pick a dry bay and mow the grass short so the sand reaches the base instead of sitting on the blades. An old plastic bottle can turn into a neat little organizer for your small personal items. Give it a try on your next trip. Your suitcase will feel way more organized. A sock acts like a soft cover, picking up dust more effectively than a regular brush head, and at the same time, it helps protect surfaces from scratches while cleaning. A round mirror becomes much more eye-catching with raised patterns made from hot glue. To keep the design from peeling off, lightly sand the surface first to give the glue a better grip. Using a gauge piece to fix the height of noggins is a key technique for creating a level backing for panel joints. This helps reduce cracking at the seams over time. If your fridge starts to smell, try placing some salt and coffee wrapped in foil inside. The salt absorbs moisture, while the coffee traps odors, a simple combo that works surprisingly well. On a soft, damp mortar surface, a bundle of rope can be used like a brush to stamp unique patterns, adding texture and helping the next layer adhere more firmly. Wool is stretchy but quite heavy. Hanging it for a long time can stretch the shoulders and distort the shape. Folding it neatly helps the garment keep its form and last longer. To get seeds to sprout well in an egg carton, check the moisture daily and water as soon as the medium starts to dry out. The flame heating technique helps activate the adhesive on rounded edges. The key is to press firmly and evenly. Only then will the corners stay strong and the edges won't peel. Installing the pipe first doesn't mean you have to remove it. Just cut the screed at the exact spot where the pipe gets in the way. Keeping a steady motion will help minimize height differences across the surface. The starch in potatoes absorbs some of the broth along with a portion of the dissolved salt. This helps mellow out overly salty dishes naturally. Using the actual base as a template ensures accurate sizing. The key is to position the plasterboard perfectly before pressing the mark. Even a tiny misalignment can throw off the center. If your cutlery looks tarnished, don't worry, it's just natural oxidation. Electrocleaning with aluminum foil and baking soda tackles it completely without scratching the surface. Compared to ribbons or ropes that can leave marks over time, soft PE foam keeps curtains neat while protecting the fabric. Bonus: you can tuck in a few decorative flowers to make your window corner more lively. No need to struggle with the tough skin. A small cut and a splash of boiling water is all it takes to handle it easily. Don't say goodbye to those vibrant roses just yet. Dip them lightly into melted candle wax and you can preserve their vibrant look for 2 to 4 more weeks. Tip: let the wax cool slightly before dipping so the petals don't darken or get cooked by high heat. Attach a plastic holder to your belt as a small pocket, keeping everything within easy reach. Super handy when working at heights, moving around a lot, or in tight spaces. By using a wooden strip cut as a reference ruler, the subsequent tiles can be laid flat at the correct height. In tight spots or areas hard to reach with both hands, taping the screw to the screwdriver tip helps you position it without it falling off. For symmetrical layouts, a fixed guide ensures every detail sits on the same radius, preventing small misalignments that can throw off the overall balance. You now have a smarter version of everyday tasks in your hands. Try it out and share your experience with WowTech. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to catch all the upcoming exciting videos.